Welcome back. I'm back. And tonight is freeDive. You know, I switched it from PlusDive to freeDive when I started doing the Xbox games with gold alongside the PSPlus stuff. I haven't been doing that for a long time. But I kind of felt like keeping the freeDive name. It just, that way if something else pops up that would fit in the mold. Oh, what is going on? Something is not liking some stabilization thing. Hold on for a sec. That's not good. There we go. Wow. That was an effect. Hi there, Siren. Nice. Yeah, I would not want to be that guy. I don't know, maybe that's something where Buster from Mythbusters would help. Just fill it with some ballistic gel and see what happens. So, one thing that I was kind of noticing when I was going through my my VOD channel the other day, I completely missed streaming Polymega Collection Discs 5 and 6. I did the short, but they arrived during April, and I decided against doing a live stream for those on my month off. And then by the time I came back, 7 and 8 had already dropped, so I just went right to that. And I was looking through my VODs to put them all in a playlist, and it's like, wait a second, where's 5 and 6? So I actually went through my emailed receipts and everything, and oh yeah, it arrived in April, so there we go. So that'll be another thing on the agenda for, on spare days when I feel like doing something different, or if we finish Virtua Quest really early, I'll go back to those and actually do a live stream of them, not just have that short. But that said, we still haven't gotten our guns, so that could happen anytime. And Module 6, which is Atari 2600 and 7800, are due to ship in October. So it's entirely possible that we may have a Polymega stream this month after all. Goat Simulator 3, yep, that's going to be up on tonight's agenda. I mean, Adam's gone over that so many times on his tested channel too. And I can understand why Jamie's demeanor would make people think that he hates everything. But nah, that wasn't a thing. Yeah, so actually, once I have... I'm gonna adjust the camera again and hope it doesn't freak out. Once I have Module 6 and the light gun, then I will be scheduling some time to do a probably 15-hour live stream where I play through the entire Atari 7800 library. I've been wanting to do that for years since I completed my collection. The problem is that there are a handful of games that are light gun dependent, and the only light gun obviously doesn't work on HD TVs. So when the Polymega gun comes out, then we'll have something to work with. I do actually have... It's kind of funny, the 7800 never got its own light gun, despite having light gun games. you had to use the light gun that came out for the Atari XEGS, which I do have. Again, it just doesn't work on HD TVs, so I wasn't able to really do it. Underrated library, yeah. The 7800 was an arcade port beast. It had a lot of really good arcade games ported to the home system. I won't say arcade perfect, but pretty damn good for hardware that was developed in 1984. And then, of course, at some point I'll probably also play a couple of 2600 games as well that I've got on hand. I may actually do 2 full days of exploration of the 2600 and 7800 library, or do a normal stream where I play some 2600 games and then have that monster 15-hour live stream, because it's 60 games, and I figure if I spend a maximum of 15 minutes per game, then that would be, quarter of an hour each. 60 divided by a quarter is 15. So yeah, it would be about 15 hours worth of games. Or 4 per hour. Yeah, so 15 hours. So yeah, that'll probably be more likely, is that I'll do 2600 exploration on a regular live stream and then do a special marathon live stream for the 7800 library. Oh, Vib Ribbon has an interesting soundtrack in that regard. But it's good stuff. And if you can hear it well enough, it's like slowing down and speeding up and slowing down and speeding up. And Vib Ribbon's a rhythm game. It does that to you. Not a lot of rhythm games will screw with you like that, but Vib Ribbon is happy to do so. So, let's go ahead and switch over to check in on how Armengard is doing without the stream. That way you won't have to deal with the Vib Ribbon soundtrack anymore. Hey there, Zordon. Welcome, welcome. Good to see everybody here tonight. So yeah, the PSPlus lineup tonight is, oh man. So the games didn't even show up as free until like 4 p.m. today. It was nerve-wracking. Today is October 7th, Glamour Day. I like wearing flashy clothes. I love glittering little coins. Having both, I'm in heaven today. Good on you, Armengard. Live the dream. But yeah, so when I saw, usually the PSPlus games are live at about 11 o'clock Central. And that's when I start downloading them. And I just found out the other day that for the past year, the internet bandwidth speed that I have is no longer considered broadband by the FCC. That cutoff is 100 megabits per second. I have 25. So I lucked out today, though, because Alan Wake 2 is available as a full game demo for PlayStation Plus premium subscribers. So I was able to start that download right away, which is good because it's 100 gigabytes. And then later on, Cocoon and Goat Simulator popped up, and they were like 1 and 5 gigabytes, respectively. So those went relatively quick. So Alan Wake finished downloading at about 5 o'clock today. So I was glad I was able to get everything in before I was really kind of freaking out. I'm like, okay, what am I going to do tonight? My plan actually was, because I had Alan Wake downloaded, I was just going to play Alan Wake for half the stream and then play the PS Plus extra game I had chosen for the other half of the stream, and then just record some small gameplay snippets for the short. And I did not like that, but that was probably what I was going to have to do if they didn't get downloaded in time. Oh, yeah. Well, AT&T has fiber within a half block of me in every direction. I'm thinking, though, that it's actually my building that's incompatible. Like, they need to do something to the building to get fiber into our network. And that's why I don't have it here. But yeah, until that happens, like, nobody in our buildings has fiber, and I can't get fiber from anybody. Like, even if I switched to a different provider, I'm stuck with ADSL right now. But I've complained to AT&T, I've complained to my landlords, and I haven't heard a damn thing. So, who knows? And no, it's not Cocoon the movie. It's a different thing. Fun fact, Cocoon was actually on my wish list. This is the first time in a while that something in my wish list has been a PS Plus freebie. So that knocks that off of there. But let's go ahead and get started on this. This is PS Plus Enhanced, or PS5 Pro Enhanced. So we'll get to see all that ray traced goodness at a high frame rate tonight. Uh-huh. Yep. Right. Whatever. Sure. Okay. There we go. All right. Oh, I can't do HDR through my HDMI splitter. Oh, well, that'll be something I'll have to upgrade someday. Of course, HDR doesn't really come across very good on live streams anyway, so that's not that big of a problem. Hey there. Thank you, DOSNerd. You should have gotten a lighting celebration from that. Hold on for a sec. All right. Let's try this. There we go. The punching pie. Well, I would hope that a game built for the PS5 from the ground up would be better than a game built for Xbox 360. Performance. Continue. No real title screen here. All right. I'll have to put one together. So I only played a little bit of Alan Wake 1. I think it might have actually been a Games with Gold freebie at one point when I was still doing those. Yes, Xbox 360 a year. Yeah, that's kind of funny, actually. Oh, okay. New content available. Skip that. Okay. want to take a look at all the rest of the options, not just the quick options that they give. I do love quick options. And sometimes I enjoy the motion sensor, like motion aiming for fine tuning, but I don't think I'm going to want that here. All right, let's go into graphics. Okay, there we go. So we've got PSSR. Interesting that it's an option. And I don't have the Balanced Pro option. Oh, that's because it requires 120 hertz output, and again, my HDMI splitter does not support that. Okay. But I prefer 60 frames per second to 30. It always amuses me how 40 frames per second is actually precisely halfway point between 30 frames per second and 60 frames per second. Mathematically, that makes no sense. You would think that it would be 45 frames per second. But you're not actually thinking about the amount of time it takes for each frame. So if 60 frames per second is 16 milliseconds per frame, and 30 frames per second is 33 milliseconds per frame, and 40 frames per second is 25 milliseconds per frame. So it's actually in the middle when you think of frame time, just not when you're thinking of counting the number of frames. It's one of those mathematical oddities that I absolutely love. Hyperacusis filter? Applies equalizer filters to decrease high-pitched noises. Interesting. They've got some really interesting, accessibility options here. Yeah, well, you know why they got Max Payne for this? He runs the damn studio. Sam Lake, I think is his name, actually runs Remedy. They just used his face for Max Payne. And of course, he's still with the studio, so they're like, well, let's throw him in here. All right, I am going to stick with story mode. That won't be the last time I choose that option tonight.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
Okay, that was an interesting silhouette fade.
In a horror story,
I see two bears high-fiving.
And monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way.
Oh dear.
This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
So one thing that's kind of cool too is that they brought Alan Wake 1 into the universe of Control. So they actually had Control in mind when they made Alan Wake 2, and there's some back and forth there as well. And I think Control 2 is going to deepen that collaboration even more. Yep, This is why I tend to select female characters for third-person RPG games. Because that's what I'd rather be looking at. Right. Oh, am I Ed right now?
Already gone.
Oh, this is gonna suck. Or was I supposed to go up there somehow? Oh, here we go. There's actually a new update to Control, like within the last couple of days, that adds a whole bunch of stuff, improves the PS5 Pro compatibility, a whole bunch of stuff. I meant to check it out. Oh, oops. I'm supposed to be jump scared right now. I'm such a shitty streamer. Cheeks McGee. Oh man, I don't want to see this guy running. Okay, well, good. They've saved my game. Not like I've done much of anything. Gonna say, it looks like I'm near a park. Hello, gentlemen. Okay. Ooh, congratulations, I got my first trophy. That was so difficult. Okay, that is spiking higher than I'd prefer. There we go. Right. Angle of the camera is probably saying that's there. It's the rival cult of the deer. His heart just wasn't in it. Ah! 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 Yes. That's how you're supposed to do jump scares, right? Il Cavile.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
Yep, there's Sam Lake.
How are you? This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery.
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of
Yep,
Max
creative
Payne.
director Sam
Mom,
Lake. There he
it's
is.
so good.
No
That's the face of
spoilers.
Max Payne.
I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop.
Hey, check that out. We got 3 peaks.
I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Synchronized coffee drinking.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
Washington plates. Alright. Yeah, it looks pretty Pacific Northwest.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
There was a booming rumble to the controller when the title screen came up there.
Before we get swallowed up by the trees.
Okay.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Okay, bony-legged path. That sounds pleasant.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene.
This location is closed to the public by order of the FBC, the Federal Bureau of Control. There it is right there at the beginning of the game.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night. Don't we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, inside.
I love the way you put
I want to see the
that.
body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
All right, I'm gonna want to
Before we
take
get
a
to the
look at
crime
this
scene,
stunning
there's time
vista
to review
here.
the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Oh yeah.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
Okay,
The facts are on the board.
I want to say something here. That was really damn quick that they loaded her in a new environment in a completely different outfit. That is SSD technology right there.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Well, murder method seems about the same. I'm trying to... Yeah, I get that. Okay, killer profile at the bottom. You probably can't read this stuff very well. I can, so let's see if there's a way to zoom in here. Yeah, okay. All victims reported missing in 2010. Hold on. That's not letting me, Oh, you're now free to navigate the case board. Okay, thank you. Ted Lane, dentist, stab wounds, bloating, bruising on the wrists. Wendy Davis, teacher, body bloated, large chest wound. Percy Wolf, store owner, bruising, heart removed, strange tattoos. Murder method, slight difference in murders. Bloating only commonality in bodies, but not cause of death. Exposure to water post-mortem. Bruising on wrists and legs, deep gash in heart, in chest, heart missing. All bodies experienced bloating. Killer profile, post-mortem tattooing of the body. Murder targets have no discernible common traits. Chest trauma resembles animal butchery techniques. Lovely. Hey there, Sprock. I don't know. Maybe it's not a wake for someone named Alan, but someone named Alan doing the wake? Who knows? Okay. Got the map there. That's just a mess right now. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Unsolved mysteries. I wasn't sure if that might have been like the book that Alan was working on in the first game. Oh, the Gene Roddenberry's Andromeda series. I love that show. And I'm going to say treat season 5 almost like... Okay, this season 5 is a very different beast from the rest of the show. And the reason for that is they thought that they weren't going to get a 5th season, so they wrapped everything up at the end of season 4. And then they found out that they were getting a season 5. So season 5 is like pretty much solidly self-contained, but it's still an interesting story.
I see you're already hard at work.
Or set of
Anderson.
stories.
Close to cracking it?
We're just getting
Visiting the
started.
Mind Place does not
Let's
pause
head
the
down the
game.
hill to the
Okay.
crime scene.
Okay.
But yeah, seriously, check this out. All right, she's in her FBI costume,
Much sky.
you know, forest, scenery, and then boom, we're in the Mind Place. Like instantly. I love technology.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
I haven't watched Andromeda in quite a while, though. I do actually have the entire series on DVD, though. Catch up a little bit? No, he's just going to keep ahead of me. It's just looking around.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
Yeah, I was going to say, this place is pretty.
Nature is your thing.
It absolutely is.
Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here.
It's a phone booth doing way out
You
here.
think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Can I make it, Mulligan? Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch
Jeez.
nothing. You know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a call.
They left the heart here.
Let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does
That's
this fit the
odd.
MO of the previous murders? Step 1.
Yeah.
Examine the corpse.
Floating. Heart removed. I'm not seeing... Are those the tattoos on his thigh?
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
You've got a good point there, Sprock. Even if you know, the cultists didn't do anything with the heart, there's got to be wildlife around here. Ah, there we go.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
I love her Christmas sweater. Kind of hilarious. Oh, something else too? Okay, yeah, there we go.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
And there's the
The
heart.
killer left the heart right next to the body.
Oh, that's a good point. They might have been interrupted.
Keep trying.
Um, I want to put that there. Oh, whatever. Okay, hold on. So am I supposed to put it, like, here? Oh, there we go. Okay. Just wasn't putting it in the right spot. That wasn't indicated in any other way.
From chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Yeah, he's got his own style. I like that they weren't afraid to have unpleasant main characters. Like the most pleasant person in the main crew is probably Rev Bem. Okay, learn more about the victim, learn more about the killer. Tyr is a blast. Like, some of my favorite moments from Andromeda are from Tyr. Like when they go on to the ghost ship and the Flying Dutchman is playing and he blasts his way onto the bridge through a bunch of androids and they're like, Tyr, what are you doing here? They're playing Wagner. It's the most fun I've had in 6 months. No, I consider Rev the most pleasant out of the crew. Which is amusing considering, you know, he's a freaking Magog.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
That was hilarious uh, when she was like, "Oh, they'll believe me because I'm cute." That whole exchange.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
Same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Wait, wasn't 2010 when Alan Wake 1
So what happened to Nightingale after
came
the
out?
Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
Another favorite line from Tyr was when he and Hunt were on their commando mission, and they take out a whole bunch of enemies, and Tyr goes, I'd say let God sort him out, but someone told me he was dead, which is a freaking Nietzsche joke.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
Yeah, they were filming the sacrifice for a YouTube short. Probably get demonetized, but you know.
The victim died here. I think that's
That's what
everything.
Patreon is
For
for.
now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
Yep, I was just about to do the Mind Palace thing. Alright, so, killers. Full sets of footprints. For later? Okay. No. Ah, no. Eh. I'm trying to put this up by the victim part. There we go.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Okay. Now we've got premeditated or spontaneous. It was definitely premeditated. Weird snuff film? Oh, come on. There we go.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it
Man, sometimes I wish I could sleep with my eyes open.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Weird.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too.
Up from a lake that's not a lake. You mean a Sam Lake?
Out in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. mile-high strangler case. Proud of that one. The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
You do that. Actually, you're going to be waiting more than you think, because I am going to switch to the next game. Oops, hold on. Grab the footage first. Do not want to forget that. Yep. Cool. All right, not bad. Much less of a, oddly enough, much less of a jarring intro than the first game was. The first game was trying to lean really heavily into its light-based combat mechanic right away. But this seems to be more investigative, and I kind of like that. I don't know if I would come back to play this more. I really loved Control, but that was more of a more of my kind of mindfuckery than Alan Wake seems to be. But not bad. I can see why this is so highly regarded. Let's move on to Cocoon next. I will stream data. It's going to make me stay young. I wouldn't mind that. Okay, I don't know why, but I kind of dig that loading progress indicator. What's funny is this is the total file size of this game was something like 1.5 gigs. The entire game might have just loaded into memory. Like, not just part of it, like Alan Wake would have had to. The entire game. And then it would still have tons of extra memory left over. Okay, I like the whole kicking it right off from the title screen thing. Ooh. I'm liking the aesthetics. Alright. None of the buttons are doing anything right now. Just the analog stick. Hey, look, no screen space reflection issues. Mostly because there really couldn't be. Okay. So there were stairs there to let me come in. Okay. Come down here, but I couldn't just jump off the wall. Okay, I did have to press X there. So yeah, like I said, this had been on my wish list for a while. But it's one of those things where it impressed me enough to put it on my wish list, but not enough for me to remember why I put it on my wish list. Ew. It's way too biological of a zipper. Oh! Okay, I wasn't expecting that to be a thing. Or like an actual being. Oh, I think I did the right thing at the wrong time. Hold on. Push that button, run off here. Ah, dang it. Screwed that up. What's funny is this is very similar to like the first puzzle in Indica. There we go. I had to hold the button down. Got it. Okay. Oh. Okay. Now I'm carrying this little world around with me. I guess I'm just gonna leave it behind? Doesn't seem right. Ah, okay. Now I can go down, grab it. Okay. Come on. I guess that's supposed to, oh, that'll probably open up a bridge. Nope, okay. Put this here first. Okay, more complicated than I was expecting. One moment. Okay. So I kind of want it to be like that. And over there. Up there. I don't know. Doesn't seem like that's where we want it to be. It seems like we want it to eventually be over there. Oh, I have this backwards. I put it here. And then do that. Okay. No, I put it up here pop it in there, and then I have to run down and trigger everything. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, and then here. And run down. And there. There we go. I like this. This is a it's a puzzle game that doesn't really challenge existing tropes that much, but still feels fresh. So it's like familiar enough so you don't really have to guess that much about what you have to do, but not so much that you feel like you've done it all before and you're wasting your time. That makes any sense? Whee! Okay, hold that thought. Oops, okay. Nope. Okay, hold on. Let's see here. Four, five, six. Okay. That wasn't it. All right, let's try starting from 3, 4, 5, 6. This one? Let's unzip this first. Oh, I see. All right. Okay. So it's going to be 3, 6, 5, open, 4. Okay. 3, 6, 5, open, 4. There we go. Oh, oops. I broke it. Do I now have a, Okay, that was oddly satisfying. Okay. This really isn't a thing yet, so let's go ahead and do that. Ooh. Wild. Oh, right. This locked me out. Now I can unlock it. An interesting way to do keys. My little friend gonna come back? I like that the door turned into the bridge. Crystals. Okay. I know that I can pull that to move it along. I feel like I need to put something up here first. Not. Well, now I feel bad. Oh, this is gonna turn into a bridge. Okay. Sorry I'm, like, leading you around by your nutsack. Okay, I'm kind of curious. No, it's gonna stay there. All right. Okay. Another nutsack to grab here. Man, this stuff kind of reminds me of a boundary world on No Man's Sky. Ah! No. Okay. Alright, this seems like forward progress, so I want to check out that boundary area. Oh, hello. Off the beaten path. Yep, I was right. Released a moon ancestor. Hold on. I want to go back in. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything over here yet. Go north. Oh, okay. Oh, jeez. I was not expecting that result. Okay. Gotcha again. Oops. I wonder if it's keeping my progress, like, Do I have 2 hits counted on him? Guess we'll find out here. Yeah, he still seems to be doing the 3... like from his second phase. Ah! Hey there, Infamous. Welcome, welcome. So far, you've only missed Alan Wake. Which was interesting. And pretty good, like, PS5 Pro-wise. But I think I'm enjoying this more. Yeah, it feels like a very different game compared to the first Alan Wake. Like, this one feels a lot more investigative. Like, you actually have to solve the mystery. Oh, okay. And by this one, I mean Alan Wake 2, not Cocoon. Although there's probably a mystery I should be solving here. Yeah. I think my nieces and nephews are going to love Ghost Simulator 3 because Goat Simulator 3 because they loved the original, and this one is 4-player co-op. This so far has been kind of an interesting little aesthetic oh, cool. Puzzle game type deal. Okay, I feel like this is probably, yeah, this is probably progress. I thought I was exploring an area that I shouldn't be at, but let's go back. Can I? Okay, I can still change that direction. Oh, no, both paths went the same place. Okay. I guess we're fine then. I was hoping you would check there, because they tend to have... They sometimes have that stuff. Neat. Okay, so now I probably need to go back here. Change this. Fair enough. Okay, no, I need to... have that there. Undo the thing I just did. Over here. That. Oh, wait. Okay. Hold on. Oh, right. Okay. Okay. Now I got it. I need to put it so it's pointing southwest. There we go. Poor Dobby's all socialed out too. Got it. So I probably need to bounce on this. Do I need to do that timing thing again, where I set it in motion and then jump on it while it's moving? Yeah, okay, got it. There we go. Dang it, didn't really want to go past a point of no return there. Oh. This needs 2 orbs. Am I going to be getting a new one soon? Hey there, JV. Welcome. Stand right there. Oh, you're going to slowly go back. All right. Good to know. Pulling more beings around by their balls. Lovely. Oh, is that the Jay we just spent a weekend with? Alright. Stay right here. Okay, I almost had it. Oh, okay. Alright. Actually, I am going to need to, there we go. Awesome. Yay, a new orb. You always have to wonder who built / grew stuff like this. Nice job with the invisibility thing, but I could still see your internal organs. Okay, so... that there, but then we need to grab this. We need both orbs. Wait, this. I have no idea why, it just seems like the right idea to do. Let's see what this world is like. Watery. I was expecting more forest-like. But I'm digging this. Do I need to grab the orb and come into this world with the orb? Okay, if that's the case, then I want to continue along with this orb first. That sounds like it was the right thing to do. Okay, another one of these puzzles. Not seeing the solution written anywhere. So let's just go in numerical order this time. Nope. Let's go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh. Oh! It's in the background! Okay. Alright. 4, 5, 3, 6, 2. 4, 5, 3, 6, 2. There we go. Oh, it's another one of these little dudes. Hi there, little lock droid. Oh, that way. Look like we can go that way yet. So we'll head in the only other direction that we can. Which isn't correct either. Okay. Nicely done. There'll probably be a trophy in that for you. Do I just need to leave? Okay. Okay, I think he's telling me I need to go into the green orb here. Kind of pointing me in the direction I need to go, so that's good. This seems hostile. Nope, just bugging out. Alright. Oh, did we find another moon ancestor? Yep. Mariner's Brand. Can't trigger those patterns. I'm hesitant. Oh no, it trapped my little dude. Okay, hold on. Okay, so maybe I need to... Aha, okay. Alright. I need to switch to the next game. I will probably come back to this. This has intrigued me. It's unique. And even though it's a puzzle game that I can't say that the stuff is too original, but it's original enough. It's the atmosphere that's grabbing me. So, yeah. Who knows? Maybe I'll try to plat that one. I've already got 2 of my 5 plats for next year's October YouTube videos. All right, on to Goat Sim 3. Look at those handsome gentlemen. Just in case you've never read that message before. No, I don't want to enable online mode right now. Settings. Flip controller sticks. Interesting. One of my younger nephews was actually trying to use the right analog stick to move around in a game and was getting a little frustrated that he couldn't do it that way. That would be kind of a funny thing if this actually allows that. San Angora. Is that a capybara? Okay, now I'm curious. Coffee stain north. So, you're finally awake.
Hey, you're finally awake.
Yes!
I'm your new owner. I will look back at you, but I need to look at the road. Safety first, you know. 10 and 2 and all that. Anyway, this is the perfect time to give you all the backstory you need. While you sit there looking around. Exposition, as they call it. Most movies and games do this a lot, actually. But you might not even have noticed it half the time. Oh, look, pigs. Oh, wait, close one. Where was I? All right. I should really start explaining things before this intro ends. Don't have too much roll left. Look, we're almost there. Okay, so where do I begin? I captured you because you have quite the reputation, wreaking havoc in Goatville and Goat City Bay. Rumor has it, you even went up to space. Not sure how much of that is true, though. A lot of copycats or copy goats popping up here and there, trying to steal your thunder. But that was then, and this is now, and now you're mine. I'll train you to become the best goat ever. You're gonna make me filthy rich. I'm gonna milk you dry. Ain't nothing gonna stop this dynamic duo, or trio, or quartet. You know this is a multiplayer game, right? Here we are. Let me just come round back.
It's sad and funny that was less glitchy than
I got some more things to ramble about.
the intro to Skyrim.
Hey, look at me. Now look over there. See that thing? That tower? You see it? That goat tower that looks super cool. Like a bit too cool to be meant for a simple, stupid goat like you. You see it? Right over there. that finger's your home from now on. I heard some rumors online that those goat towers are some kind of entrance to a secret place. That sounds a bit too out there, if you ask me. Maybe you should investigate. Just promise me you'll go to the goat tower after this way too long intro ends. Man, to be honest, I can't believe you haven't skipped yet. Well, since you're still here, have a little token of my appreciation. Now, get out of my Skyrim cart and go to
I watched the intro.
Have fun. Please don't refund. Bye now.
Okay, I thought that the subtitles were turned on. No? Okay. There we go. Headbutt things. Synchronize. Okay, so it's kind of weird because there's a lot of text in that it's trying to squeeze in there. That is the activity feed, and it's showing a subscription. Normally, it's not that big of a of what's supposed to be there, for lack of a better way of putting it. So yeah, DOS Nerd broke my overlay. I love that you can just press a button to ragdoll. And they're subtitling the baas. Yes, they've got the screaming goat. Friggin' dumpster. Wow, that goat did a quick job of cleaning things up. Wow, so cozy. Instinct's now available. Hold on. Okay. Okay, I have to pin an instinct. What? Oh, come on. Where's the fun in that? How to be a goat. Okay, I did pin it. All right, good. Get caught by the police. Lick someone for 1 minute. Okay. Four. Alright. Select button. Yeah, there we go. Null boson. Alright, so we're just gonna do this for a while. I don't know why I decided to do this right now. But I wonder if he's got a brother named Higgs. Okay, so it just did a save. Lick someone for 1 minute. Okay, I guess I didn't actually end up doing that. Yeah, it's not giving me any sort of progress indicator. That's unfortunate. He's just kind of laying there. Oh, he tried to get back up, but... You know, the worst part about this isn't necessarily the sound or just the tedium of it. It's pressing the square button repeatedly. Giving me some My Name is Mayo flashbacks. He's intently watching me do this. That's hilarious. Alright, I'm going to do it for one more, I'm going to wait until I get either the instinct or another save, autosave icon. I'm wondering if it's not necessarily, like, repeatedly licking, but, like, grabbing them with your tongue and running around. Oh, by the way, hey, Dobby. Okay, yeah, let's... I don't need that. Okay. Do a flip! Press triangle near power lines and such. Okay. No! Ah. Dang it. Stick with me, Noel. Go eat slugs. Oh, I see. That's why it was telling me about that. Hot springs. Give Noel a quick washing here. Huh? It's just a box. Hurt vocalizations. Because I licked him. May not be able to see it very well, but he's attached to me by his tongue. So, I was trying to do an instinct of lick someone, reach warp speed while grinding, nice. Lick someone for a full minute. And... trying to find it now. There it is. Okay. I can leave him alone now.
For Pete's sake! I'm having the worst day of my drink. Howdy, partner. Where?
I can drive it? Oh, jeez. Look both ways. Wait, what's that billboard? Walton Hutchley. What's with the... You slam on his brakes or something? Taking you out! I'm gonna just park right here.
Jumpin' jeepers!
Jumpin' jeepers! Whee! Aw. I was hoping I could grind all the way back to where I started. Wait, what was that option I had? Well, now I'm spreading oil everywhere. Oh my god, it's the Hobbit hole! Dilbo's Journey. Cool, I'm on fire.
Oh, she cute. I am jumping jeepers.
Silence the Senior.
Ouch. I guess I have a pet now. What is messy doing? I'll do the Stop dodging my question.
not licked.
Stop dodging my questions.
La la la. I'm not even listening to you.
You shut up, you frightened me.
Now it's licked. Oh man, I want a hot dog. Preferably non-licked.
What's going on? Hello? Where do I listen for a heartbeat again? It can't be the head, right? Who let it go? Oh,
Absolutely stunning.
Mommy.
Screw you and your camera equipment.
I'm okay. I'm a head out. God damn it.
I kind of had to. Oh no. Oh, she's a shit sculptor. I'm not going to do anything to her. She's already done enough to herself. Super greasy pimp and ride speed shop. Rice it, Randy. Add some sweet car parts. How very dare you?
Mommy.
Okay.
You frightened me.
Let's see, are there any other car parts nearby? I mean, there are wheels. Okay, that went on the back. It's good, stupid fun. And yes, I've been randomly licking things. Ah! What's weird is it's just kind of... It's snapping on, but in, like, nonsensical areas. Okay. You've been officially gimped? What? Oh, jeez. Okay, so I'm supposed to be able to... Oh, that's funny. Okay, I can just, like, change the color. Pointy Foods, Inc. Oh. Oh, I hope the, hives go back to the bees where they belong. Really? How are those actually standing up to me? Oh well. Goat Simulator, the musical motion picture. Okay.
It was amazing.
Was that about a glue factory? Asshole. Aw, only available in multiplayer? Dang it.
This is a bad spot to rest. All I know is my gut says.
Recycling is fun, kids.
Peach to go to play chess, but it kept eating the pieces.
Well, it was worth a try.
I wonder what goes on with those heads.
More, please.
I do declare.
You are not getting away this time. Yes. No.
Did I just get arrested?
Ew. Is it dead?
Delta Capri. And I love seeing animals fall over. Oh. Oh, wait. No, this is... Okay. This is another goat tower to synchronize with. We get to unlock another thing here. No. Well, I think I'm going to switch to the last game. This is definitely Goat Sim, but 3. I can confidently say that. All right. So the last game I'm going to play tonight is one of the PSPlus extra editions from last month. Crow Country. It's got this interesting PS1 aesthetic to it. Again, a creepy game. And it's got a lot of Resident Evil DNA to it. But not as annoying because it's like full 3D environments. Yep, so we're going from goats to crows. Crotholic. It's a little bit of a stretch. Okay. I'm going to start a new game in exploration mode. I tried this out in survival horror mode. It took like 4 bullets to kill a zombie if I was lucky. And your most reliable source of bullets, you can only grab 8 bullets. And then she's like, no, I don't need any more. You can keep going back there. But yeah, I'll be fine with not being attacked. Because the puzzles were kind of interesting. Goatspitarian. That is pretty good. If anyone asks, my name is Mara. Mara Forrest. Special Agent Forrest. That's me. Don't forget. Don't mess it up. What an intro. Yeah. No, you don't have enough. Well, okay, you probably have enough for, non-combat playthrough, but... Yeah, so apparently this takes place in Atlanta. So we're looking for this guy. They couldn't have given me the key to unlock that gate. You can rotate the camera with the right stick. Also, the camera will quickly face forward when you press R1 to use your weapon. Okay, nice. Yeah, good. Hold down circle or R2 to run. The advantage to using R2 is that it frees you up to use R to rotate the camera. Yep. Yep, gotta dig through the trash. Got a med kit. I have no intention of buying a ticket. Yeah, I love the old school look to it. Like, aside from maybe the frame rate is a little too high to do this much fidelity of graphics on the PS1. Maybe not. Maybe some clever programming could have managed it. But yeah, I love the... I've always loved the PS1 Saturn kind of crunchy aesthetic. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll take a laser sight. Okay, why is there a rib cage in the toilet? Oh, hold on. There's something in there, I just can't get to it. I wonder if I can break the bones this way. No. I'll have to keep that in mind and come back later. Aspiring paranormal photographer Arthur Mole sent in a Polaroid he took while exploring the abandoned amusement park Crow Country. Could this thing possibly be real, or is it just another hoax? Here at Beyond Magazine, we're not convinced. Try a little harder next time, Arthur. Yeah, no, those things are actually lurking around this place. Things blocking it, alright. Can we solve it with bullets? Nope. Alright. Vending machines and trash cans may provide you with supplies if you're running low. You can also get handgun ammo from the trunk of your car. Yep. Already did that. My hands are already dry. We'll push the button anyway. But yeah, the old school aesthetic is one of the things that kind of drew me to this. There are actually a couple of interesting games that came out last month that I ended up kind of enjoying. But this one kind of took the cake as far as you know, overall enjoyment of it. As long as I, you know, turned off the enemies, because that was just annoying. There's something wrong with the ventilator in the ferry pond area. We think something might have crawled into the pipe and died. Don't run the ventilator, and if you do, hold your breath. Seriously. Silver keyhole. Fine, I admit it. I dropped the bronze key into the ferry pond. It was an accident. It wouldn't be such a problem if we'd make a spare. Right? I mean, it's just a bronze key. Quickly defeat enemies by exploding the red barrels. Similarly useful are the blue electrical generators found on some walls. Oh, bottle of antidote came out. Nice. I'll leave it alone. I try not to kick those things any more than once, just in case they, like, break. Large med kit. Not entirely sure. I can't really do much of anything with this yet. Oh, wait. Med kit. Pro turntable control. Turn him, but he won't walk because it says it's out of power. That's kind of weird. He had enough power to turn, but not to walk. Humanoid enemies will take more damage if you get a headshot. Headshot also has a chance of decapitating some enemies, but that doesn't stop them. Oh, hold on for a second. Aha! I didn't think to try that last time. Let's reload while I've got a moment. So yeah, I'll still need bullets. Which is probably why you can go back to your car and get new bullets anytime. Because if you need bullets to solve a puzzle and you are out of bullets, then that would soft lock you. I love how the medkits actually like blend in with the rest of the scenery. They don't stand out like a sore thumb like on some PS1 games. 2106. Nope. It's locked, but there's no keyhole. What about the post box? There's a bronze keyhole. Alright. Need the bronze key for a lot of things. There's nothing in that room that I can really do anything with, if I remember correctly. Load up on anything that isn't nailed down here. A newspaper. Crow Country theme park, opening soon. Cancel your weekend plans with the in-laws and grab your sunglasses. A brand new theme park is opening just a few miles southeast of Atlanta. Explore Fairy Tale Town, Haunted Hilltop, and Ocean Kingdom at Crow Country, which promises a day full of fun and adventure for the whole family. The park is owned by one Mr. Edward Crow, a lifelong Atlanta local and landowner. Yes, that's right, it appears he named the park after himself. Not much is known about Mr. Crow, other than vague, unsubstantiated reports that he is exceptionally wealthy. Nonetheless, we look forward to seeing what Crow Country has to offer when it opens its gates this summer. Swan breaks down, just take the egg out of its wheel system. Doing so disables the radio signal and locks the wheel until you can get a mechanic out to fix it. I don't know how I would do that. Turn the wheel. Don't have anything to put in the swan's mouth. So the eggs are going missing. I think the kids are stealing them. Luckily, it turns out you can use anything as long as it's about the right size and shape. It's weird. I assumed that the eggs were magnetic or something, but apparently not. What's that? Oh, a box of shotgun shells. I don't have a shotgun yet, but cool. Eggs! Okay. He doesn't look very happy. Just a door, I can't see a way to open it. Another Polaroid of a creepy image there. Quickest way to Tolman's office through the ferry pond area, right? Problem is, I forgot how to get the stupid tree fairy to move out of the way. Guess I need a code for the keypad, and then what? Sure, it was written down somewhere, maybe in Crow's Lounge. Wait. That bullets? Yay, it's gun food. Oh, hold on for one moment, dude. Just trash. Sir, what happened here? What? Who? My name is Mara Forrest. I'm here to help. They attacked me. All I wanted was proof. What's your name? Arthur Mole. I just needed a better, clearer photo. A photo of what? Who attacked you, Arthur? Those things. I don't know. Those people, they saw me and... Alright, stay calm. You're bleeding quite badly. What'd you say your name was? Mara. Come on, I think we should take a look at your leg. You have a healing item. Thanks. Still feel kind of bad. Come on, let's move you to somewhere safe. Don't look too heavy. Oh. Moved Arthur to my car. He's gonna get blood all over the upholstery. And Tree Lady 3184. You have to talk to her. There was some kind of phrase you had to say. Don't remember what it was, though. It is... Hear me, O great fairy of fairest forest. Welcome, child. Will you protect our precious natural world? Sure. Follow me. Carther. Okay, so... to... Good. And... pull the lever. There we go. Had to time it so I was pulling it while it was in that white area there. Reflecting pool. Okay, this was kind of fun too. Like, shoot at the reflection of the target. And that opens up. It's the fairy from the tree. All right. I want to get a little bit more momentum on Virtua Quest, but it should be a pretty short game, so I might just wait until it's done, but then we'll do another episode of Half-Life. Just holding a key. Bronze key, yay! The guy who fixed the water filter did it by running it through the air ventilation system. You run the filter pump behind the curtain with the incorrect pressure, too high or too low, it'll trigger the ventilator. Be careful. You can tighten up the pressure using the valve handle. Yeah, that just told me how to do the puzzle, but I had already done the puzzle before. Yep, not a problem. Now we've got some liminal space here. Who took the Ocean Kingdom restaurant trident? That thing is expensive. And without it, we can't do the Happy Birthday Sea Monster song. Someone said they saw it in the Witchwood. I'd go check, but that place gives me the creeps, honestly. Model of a crow with robot parts. The very last time I went to the theater with Ophelia, we saw an action movie about a cybernetic man from the future. I didn't really get it, but she loved it. She wouldn't stop talking about it. I got to work designing the cyborg crow, since I thought she'd like it. I was going to propose it to Edward as a new themed area of the park. After I lost Ophelia, I shelved the project. Look closer. I think the eye is made from a laser sight. Okay. Another box of shotgun shells. Watch out for metal bear traps laying on the ground. You can set them off from a safe distance with a single handgun bullet. You know, I'm surprised I hadn't accidentally ran into one. There were quite a few the last time I played. Maybe that's part of the difficulty change. Yeah, it's a terrible looking banana peel. No, it feels like it's a PS1 game. I'm not allowed to smoke? Who's not allowing you to smoke in an outdoor area in 1990? Oops. Read the staff memos posted. Yeah, okay. Already seen that one. Already seen that one. Yeah, no kidding. Cosmic Future, coming summer 1990. Oh, sweet. A map. I'll take it. It's a sign. Nothing. Hey Ed, want some good news? Finally found a good site for our gold mine. It's in Para, northern Brazil. Just like we wanted, there's a disused mine here. The locals gave up on it years ago. It's still in decent shape, so it shouldn't be too much work to get it looking the part. Looking the part for what? You're looking for the machine chain. One of the swan boat people took it to fix a broken swan. Told them not to take it. They took it anyway. You just can't reason with swan boat people. Man, tell me about it. More trash. Wonder if I'm actually keeping that trash. There we go. Nope. Yeah, so these guys were not so dead when I tried this before. And had the survival mode turned on. The fire marshal was here this morning. She said the following rooms are due for inspection: Crow's Lounge, Model Railway, Utility Corridor, Submarine, Crow's Office, Wednesday, and Crow's Lab. She also said we need to replace the Ocean Kingdom storeroom door. Tip 2, Marvin Trumbull, Para, Brazil. Samples of geological interest. It's full of rocks. Each one is embedded with pieces of shiny material. Is this a crate full of gold ore? Yeah, that would make sense considering they were just talking about a gold mine in Para. Can I ask why the dig site access is that cute little house? Don't you think there's a chance some kid would want to go looking in there? At the very least, let's keep it locked via the keyhole in the mailbox. Okay, yeah, I already found that. Now I know what's down there. See, look, there's cigarette butts on the ground all over the place. Why am I not allowed to smoke? Sorry, I gotta... Come on. Sorry about that. Need to fish out a throat lozenge here. Yeah, I should have muted it when I did that. I'm fine. I've just been talking for almost 3 hours. That's why I have throat lozenges right by where I stream. Monday morning, driving to work. Boss calls into my car radio. He doesn't normally do that. Something's obviously gone wrong. Intruder alarm going off in the second unit. Boss thinks someone's down there. Get to work, check the security cameras, someone's down there. He's standing right by the pool. All the security doors down to the pool are locked. Check security records, doors untouched since 6 p.m. on Friday. Alarm has only just been triggered. Turn on the intercom, try to communicate, no response. But I can hear the sound he's making. Something's wrong. His clothes don't fit him. Something is very wrong. Well, there's no 0 here, so this isn't the 2106 either. Okay, these are all the staff memos I've found. Let's do some violence really quick. A grenade? Fun. Pretty much. I'm just gonna save over my old file here. I've done just about the same amount of work on it. Legal summons. Dear Mr. Crow, I am writing to you in relation to the incident which occurred within your theme park on July of 1988. As you know, a 15-year-old girl by the name of Elaine Marshall was injured. The incident occurred within your premises and within working hours. As such, the Marshall family is holding you personally responsible. Your presence is required in court. We expect to hear from you immediately. Okay, so that's all the game tips that I've been picking up. I can sit on the couch for all the good it does. It's comfy, but I don't like sitting in it. And counter to that, the new recliner is very comfy, and I do enjoy sitting in it. So does Tiri. I had to dislodge her from the recliner today again after I got back from getting dinner. Remember to get into the fairy pond area. Say this out loud to the fairy. Hear me, O great fairy of Fairest Forest. It's pretty sensitive. It won't work if you have an accent. Sorry, Diego. Well, yes, but this is Atlanta. So, I guess it's good enough to pick up Hear me, O great fairy of Fairest Forest. Bunch of little gold ore rocks all over the place, too. Pardon me. Something I should investigate, or... Nope, just a jump scare. Oh, I love it when cats dream twitch. It's a big door, locked from the other side. Let's go check out the, yeah, this thing here. Since we've got the bronze key. Good thing I'm not any taller. Jeez, okay. Not what I expected to find down here. Small tank of gasoline? Alright. We hired a company to start excavating. Didn't go to plan. Problem 1, they spent too long setting up the site. Problem 2, there was already paper trail forming. The whole point was to do this quickly and quietly. And then the deal breaker. He started asking questions about the roots. Wanted to know the full size and shape of the thing they were excavating. Wanted to know what it was made of. They wanted to know how long it had been there. No deal, obviously. They had to go. Alright, so I need to find a valve. Cool. I think it's low on fuel. Metal tank. Okay. I don't think I want to add the gasoline yet. You can't find the crank handle. It's because I borrowed it. I used it to hide that big egg-shaped ruby inside the haunted manor. Afterwards, I locked the crank handle in a safe in the southeast utility corridor. Alright, great. Oops. Larger enemies have more health than smaller enemies. Consider this when making decisions about which ones to fight and which weapons to use. Sure. Ooh, my bucket. Man, that cat has a motor. Like, Terry and Siren will get going sometimes, but nowhere near what frickin' Peanut does. What's that noise? Side. Bronze keyhole. I love the floating clouds. A little train gate. The Duke of Farnham, 1927. A handsome steam engine, stylishly combining the Arabella and Delilah design styles. The Earl of Edgecombe. A fine steam engine, beautifully combining the Arabella and Bernadette design styles. Orion's Odyssey, our grandest steam engine, elegantly combining all four design styles. During the war, it was used by the military to carry artillery. Absolutely, I'll take that. The intruder is contained in the lab. Boss is calling him the guest. I told them that was in poor taste, but it stuck. Offered the guest food and water. He took no notice of either. Can't begin to describe what's wrong with him. Boss doesn't want to call an ambulance. Doesn't want to call anyone. I suggested we shut down all root excavation until we work out what's happened. Boss says we can't shut down just yet, so the machines are back on. I have a bad feeling we're about to make things worse. It's the sun. Oh, that's a save point. Okay, cool. I very much agree, Infamous, that was kind of shitty of them not to note that. Oh, it's a computer. There's a slot for a disc. Okay, well, I don't have a disc. Computer systems in both the railway room and the dungeon now need the security disk to access. Yes, I know it's inconvenient, but these are the new regulations. Oh. Oh, it was on the top of the train. Okay. Oops. Oh, of course. Yeah. This is a save room, so... got all of those collections. Yeah. Well, now I know to ask if I buy something there in the future. Okay, so that one needs a silver key. Bronze key. And before you ask, no, there wouldn't be a Bonanza Brothers manual in that group. Crap, okay. Oh, medieval torture rack in this family, theme park. Reports have emerged detailing the activities of a recently revived Brazilian gold mine. Apparently, the site, near the north coast of the site of Para, is currently operating as one of the most profitable gold mines in the Americas, selling to at least 2 major international companies. Why, you ask, are we reporting this in the Atlanta Globe? Well, it's recently surfaced that the gold mine in question is actually owned by local landowner and businessman and Edward Crow. Most readers probably only know him as the eponymous owner of the Crow Country theme park here in Atlanta, and indeed, it seems there has been some effort to cover up Mr. Crow's connection to this profitable gold mine. While eyebrows are certainly being raised at this revelation, at least we've finally discovered the source of Crow's vast wealth. The deadly mermaid, imprisoned for crimes against nature. No, honestly, Roblox would look more clear than this. And oddly enough, fewer polygons on the player character in general. And, you know, more people predating on children. The big bad wolf imprisoned for crimes against nature. Ooh. Oh, come on. Okay. It doesn't open? Dang it. There's some stuff in there. We had a complaint from a parent about the depiction of alcohol in the mermaid cage. Of all the things to complain about! Yeah, no kidding. I told her it's not an alcohol bottle, it's a bottle of highly corrosive acid. That actually seemed to placate her. Iron Maiden! Yeah, let's press the button. So, did that actually cause damage? Maybe a little bit. Power switch for the 4 periphery elevators is in Tolman's office. Yes, that's the other side of the park. Yes, that means you're in the wrong place. Magnum ammo. All right. Yeah, well, that's why I was like, I wonder if it actually caused damage. Didn't cause any additional damage, at least. A violent cyclops imprisoned for crimes against nature. Why are these not opening? Do I have to shoot them open or something? Possibly. I should head back to the save point and wrap up for the night, though. But yeah, this is kind of a cool little game. I love that people have been making low poly games like this that feel all 5th gen. Because it does, like, and a lot of them tend to be horror games. Because it is kind of a creepy, unsettling vibe. And I love that they've latched onto that. But, yeah, that's it for tonight. Keep an eye out for the YouTube short, of course. On Thursday on YouTube. And next week, we'll be doing Virtua Quest again on Monday. And we'll finally be getting started with Shining Force 3 on Tuesday. So keep an eye out for that. Let's go see who we can raid. Don't give me hope. Dude, you've kept expecting it when it wasn't scheduled. Now it's what's scheduled. And if anything else pops up, it's going to displace Virtua Quest. It's not going to displace Shining Force 3. So, no, we are finally going to get started with that. In fact, I plan to continue doing it through DLCember as well. In December, we'll be playing DLCember stuff on Sunday and Monday, and then Shining Force 3 on Tuesday. So, I don't know what it is that Forte's playing tonight. Looks like some sort of retro shooter. Possibly... No, I don't think that's necessarily MSX. But we're going to go ahead and raid him. Yes, Chicago is the font of the future. I don't think that's the Chicago font, though. It doesn't quite look right. But it does look like the kind of font that would have been used in a mid-90s game. But, go ahead and start that raid. Alright, so thanks to everybody for dropping by tonight. Always appreciate it. Rest well when you do, and in the meantime, enjoy Fortifier.